Sup goats, it's JOAT, and welcome back to a new throwback review. Following my Shit Volume 1 throwback review, here's the second one I'ma do. Today I'm going to be covering a very special EP by the main man, Executioner. Now it's no secret that I've praised bro's music on my channel a handful of times for his forward-thinking and gut-churning approach. To me personally, some of his best songs and clips are the most cathartic music I've ever heard because of the sheer heaviness and feeling that they give you. And yeah, today I'm going to be covering a 2.5-year-old EP of his. Still his best to date, in my opinion, his most impressive. One that cemented the newfound style he was going for. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a rhythm EP, but its experimentation and just pushing of the genre is mind-blowing. May I present to y'all Mouthful of Grit. Now this EP is 4 tracks, and I actually don't know the runtime. Let me just calculate it real quick. All the tracks are just shy of 3.5 minutes, so it's a little less than 14 minutes in length. Now, I'm gonna just run through these tracks in order. They each all have something to offer under the sound of Executioner. And yeah, bro, without further ado, hold on, wait, stop, pause for just one moment. I do have a sponsor for this video. Track Drop is back, better than ever, and I'd love to point it in your direction right now. So Track Drop is a site and service that allows you to send your music to hundreds of EDM record labels, promotion networks, and Spotify playlists in under 30 seconds. It's completely free to get started and try out, and it's an amazing way to start networking through the industry and just make connections with a whole bunch of labels. Now with the pro membership, you can reach labels, promotion networks, and Spotify playlists all at once. It's definitely worth the upgrade. It covers every platform, you get unlimited submissions, and you reach even bigger networks. Now this pro membership you can get for $1 single in your first month. And most artists get a response within 48 hours. That's 2 days. So you don't even have to wait long at all. Track Drop has helped artists get in touch with countless labels and has gotten them promoted on promo channels such as Dubstep and Trap, which boast over 1 million followers. So yeah, bro, if anything I've said piqued your interest, make sure to follow the link at the very top of my description to submit your very first track with Track Drop. And it's also up to you to try the full upgrade for, like I said, $1 single. Sounds like a win-win to me. I'ma just get into it from here. So track 1 of the EP is titled Thicc Equation. Yeah, he kind of went a little goofy with the titles. This is the most popular song off the EP on SoundCloud, at least, with 33,500 plays. And it makes sense because this is the most digestible tune of the bunch, I'd say. The most repetitive as well. Song pushes forth these monstrous rearing basses. Got a couple breaks in between and shit, but when the B sections come in, the amount of momentum, it's like the song is unstoppable. The ride pattern doubles in speed, and he just hits you with one after the other of those basses. Yeah, bro, with some slight variation of the second drop, that's all there is to this tune, really. So effective, so straightforward. It's a really good rhythm song, basically. And the little fills. This shit is goofy as fuck. It's unstoppable. It's like an unstoppable force. Oh, and this song opens up with this horrifying riser, something you would hear from like a Godzilla movie. Pretty cool intro track, right? So we get into track 2, which is titled Discumbobulated, spelled with a U, so cum, essentially. Yeah, this one is industrial as fuck. with its bits and pieces of clickety-clackety noise going on in the drops, essentially. And the percussion pattern is abrasive too. Bro has the snare coming in way too often. Sounds like there's something wrong with the song, with its recording, the way it just sputters and shit. This one's esoteric as fuck. It's definitely an acquired taste. And again, this like B section switch part, I can't even tell. The way the drop halts and hits again, I don't even think I can put it into words like that. Let me just play it out. No drums, right? Well, except the kick, and then just the sub, and then it just starts hitting, bro. Something wrong with this motherfucker. And yeah, like I said, the sound design on this thing, so industrial and metallic to the point where I can't tell. I cannot differentiate between front sound design and backing, rides, hi-hats, just overall percussion. I don't know which is which. It's all just noise to me. But I love it. I love it a lot. Here it is again, just a variation of that. The way the sub comes in a little earlier. And there's just the end of the song here, just... And the funny thing is, like, almost a sort of juxtaposition. The intro's almost pretty in a way. It seems as if this song isn't going to be as, twisted and demented as it is. Nice little pad. Just done with it. Yeah, so that was that track. And now we get into the title track, Mouthful of Grit, which is track 3. Now, I like to think of this song as Thicc Equation's older brother, in a sense. Same sort of monstrous rearing sound design, but slower. The way it reverberates in the mix is sick. And the motif is menacing as fuck on this one. Duh, 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 duh. And of course, yet again, this isn't more a switch part, I'd say. Well, I guess it could be considered as such, but it's a little shorter than the parts that come before it. He switches this delivery into just this sludgy noise section that just ends out the drops, and I don't know what to make of it to this day. But yeah, another great rhythm song, not much to pick apart. I mean, it's enjoyable as fuck and pretty sinister at that. So here we got the title track. And then this part. Is there even sub? And then no drums. And that one shot is still there, bro. Pretty significant variation here. Yeah, bro, and that was that. So far, you guys are probably thinking, like, yeah, this is a pretty great EP. It's really dark, experimental rhythm, does the job, it's impactful. This is a cool 8 out of 10. Now, what if I told you the final track on this EP was an 800 out of 10? It is the track I could not stop shutting up about on Discord every time I talk about Executioner and his music. May I present to y'all Dread. Single-handedly the best song in his entire discography. He has yet to top it, in my opinion. And let me get into why. It's gonna take me much longer to dissect this song than the other 3. Probably as long as all 3 of them combined. Now, the way this song opens up, the calmest intro of the bunch, might I add. This airy, atonal sort of pad, and then this other sound comes in to support that. And both of those drop out, complete silence before the drop hits at the 27-second mark. And I still have a hard time getting my head around what follows. The sound design on this song is by far the darkest I've ever heard on a dubstep song. Just this guttural, visceral, demonic belching. Just the depth of it deeper than anything I've heard before. And the sub to this song, goodness gracious, just nothing to be messed with. It's almost atonal in a way, the way it just rumbles and crackles down below. Insane bass design, insane sub design. And this heavily processed vocal comes in to support all the madness going on, and these little bits of squelchy sound. This drop is musty, it reeks of darkness, and it's one of the best things I've ever heard. Got a little midsection identical to the intro, and then the second drop comes in, which outdoes the first, and as difficult as it is to believe that. And first of all, dude decides to just leave out the sound design. Let the sub keep rumbling on. Let the backing sounds keep playing out. Even that like machine gun tonal thing. And he brings it back after 8 bars. This time around, it's an octave deeper. At this point, you're probably thinking to yourself, if you haven't listened to the song yet, can the sounds even go any deeper? If they were so guttural already in the first drop, and he just drops them by 12 straight semitones. And it is single-handedly the most disturbing thing I've ever heard in dubstep. And I kid you not, I've probably listened to this song hundreds of times by now, and I still cannot get over it. He brings the sounds back again with a different timbre and just rounds the tune out, you know? And yeah. There is a thin line that is separating this song. I don't even know if this song would be considered as like fully dubstep anymore, just rhythm. It's more noise music, I'd say. It's arranged like a dubstep song. It's repetitive for sure, so it could be classified as rhythm, but sonically it is just pure noise, and that is why it is one of my favorite dubstep songs of all time. It is one of the best dubstep songs I ever heard, and probably still the best dubstep song to come out the 2020s so far, because every time I listen to this, I'm just blown away by especially those 8 bars in the second drop, which I'm gonna be playing out this song all the way through for y'all, no pauses, in just a second. Which I don't think I've ever done before in a review either, but I feel like this song deserves it. Just the amount of anger and rage and hatred and anguish and torment I've heard with some of Executioner's best music, in my opinion, like Psycho and Apathy and Killer Clowns and Trauma and clips like No Mercy. It just all comes to a head with this song, I feel like. And shout out Necron Brennis, longtime supporter of the channel, for coining not so much a new genre, but a description of this sound. He calls it hellscape. And I feel like that's very accurate because it does sound like a hellscape, to me at least. But yeah, bro, the amount of emotions. If I'm ever pissed, if I'm ever mad, I go to this song and it just instantly calms me down. This is my number one song to go to if I'm in the need for some catharsis. But yeah, bro, Executioner, Dread. Unbelievable song. Unbelievable. Mind-blowing every time I listen to it. Here it is. that tonal sound. Just the depth to that sound I can't get over. The second drop. Straight silence. I forgot to mention that little belch right there, but then y'all hear those like sounds in the back? That like tapping, pattering? It just sounds like the soundtrack to suppressed just anguish and torment. Like I said, just wow. Anyway, that was this EP. Now y'all know what's my favorite Executioner EP. Dread pulls it up by a lot. Yeah, by a lot. For me at least. The first 3 songs on their own are really good, but for Dread to be one of the best dubstep songs ever, just there's no contest really against the other 3 songs. But yeah, that was this EP. Experimental, deep, dark. Like I said, one of the darkest, most experimental rhythm EPs out there. Very forward thinking. It might set a standard for the future of the heavier side of dubstep too. I hope it does. But yeah, make sure to stream this EP anywhere, everywhere you can. If you haven't, if you have, check it out again. It's really that good. Oh, by the way, the whole reason I'm doing this is because bro hit 10K on SoundCloud, so congrats to him for that. This has been your boy Joe. Thank you all for watching. Drop your opinions of this EP in the comment section below. Favorite track, if it's not Dread, get the fuck off my channel. Least favorite track, I'm kidding. Which Executioner songs are the most impactful for you? Let me know in the comments too. Follow my socials, join my Discord, follow my Twitter for news and updates on the channel, and I'll see you on the next vid. Peace.